Okay, hello there everybody, my name is MaxMisty122 and welcome back to Forza Motorsport. I just want to let you guys know that you're all on thin ice, okay? Alright, there will be no more comments. You will all bow before me and that will be all, okay? Alright, good, excellent. I'm glad we've got this understanding. Now, you may remember, last time I played Forza it didn't go particularly well. And I said I would not stream it again until the weekend. It is Thursday. It is not quite the weekend yet. However, since then, I have practiced. I have studied at the Temple of Speed, on the altar of power. And I have been given the hope of, I don't know. I have prepared, I have practiced, and now I'm ready to show you all what it is I can do. Let's have a look at the multiplayer and see where everyone is. Okay, so the next race that I really want to do is Grand Oak Raceway. It starts in 18 minutes and 17 seconds. So we're going to start a timer for 18 minutes and 17 seconds. And then I'm going to take you guys to... Hello, zombie. I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. I took a break from streaming this game. Alright, I'm going to take you guys to Rivals. We're going to go to S-Class, Time Attack. We're going to go to the old Grand Oak Speedway. There it is. You'll see that I am currently in the top 4% of all players. I have done practice. We have a timer going, so we have a little bit of time to really get to grips with our car. We have a couple of options for car nowadays. We have obviously the standard Formula Mazda. We have a slightly different Formula Mazda. We've got a McLaren. We've got this stupid muscle car that David made me make. There we go. But obviously we're going to start out in the Formula Mazda and just see what we can get out of this girl. So the difference between the two Formula Mazdas is the Red Bull one. It's got a much larger engine, but I had to take a lot of ballast, so that's weight. So it's a lot heavier than this car. It's a lot harder to, for example, push off the track than this car is. But this car, when it comes to traction and cornering and everything else, this is still where it is. This is the best baby I've got. Gonna be on the softs, and yeah. I'm going to show you what I can do. Unless the screen dies. So it's flat to the floor through there. It's onto the brakes. I've done a lot of practice at this track specifically because this is one of the tracks where the Mazda is the best. I mean, it's not like the fastest car you can drive by any stretch of the imagination, but the Mazda has its strengths here. Then we're onto the brakes, and then we turn in. We're back on the power as we do the climb up the hill. I remind you all that we started this lap from standing still, so we're not going to be the fastest boys on the track for this one, but we will be quick, I hope. Let's see, where do we end up? First lap of the track, and it's a 1:19.4, so we realistically probably set a 1:15 there. On the brakes. Gotta watch that curb a little bit. Every time you bounce over it, you really lose quite a lot of traction and you just can't put the power down. I actually like going wide a little bit for that corner. I don't know why, but it really helps me not spin the rear wheels and crash and die. I'm hoping if we can set a 1:15, I'll be pretty happy with that. That 114, that was a perfect lap. You know, that was I did everything perfectly. I made no mistakes. It's unrealistic to expect a 114 every lap from this girl, but I think a 115 is pretty reasonable. I do still love the Mazda, for the record. This is very much my favorite car. I've got a couple other cars now for different tracks, because the Mazda is obviously not not the correct choice for every track, but for some tracks she is the best choice. And for this one, you know, I think she's pretty good. That's a 114.9. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. I will take that. I think if we set that in a race, that would probably be the fastest lap. I mean, if you think about it, if there's 20 people in a race, I'll be faster than 18 of them, right? Kind of dicey through that. Not my cleanest race. And then out of there, it's really just a question of how brave are you on the power, right? Because if you're too brave, you'll end up spinning the rear wheels and you'll die. But not brave enough, and you obviously are not going fast enough to make a competitive lap time. Through here, it's just not braking. It looks like a brake, but it's not. It's false. It's a false braking zone. There we go. We're starting to dial her in a little bit. That's going to be a 14.5. Very, very decent. I'm quite pleased with that. This is like kind of flat, but if you take it flat, you obviously bounce off that little wall there. You do gain some time, so I'm going to try and see if that's worth doing. I made a mistake there. Too much power. We saved it, but that will cost us time, so we won't be able to test our theory. Probably is faster to go flat and bounce off the curb. I think I'm doing this corner pretty decently nowadays. It really is just how brave are you on the throttle. I was a little bit not as brave as the last time. And it's flat all the way through here, and then you start braking, and then you turn in while it's still red, and you brake as you go in. It's definitely one of my favorite tracks. That's why I decided I was going to stream, because I saw that it was coming up, and I thought, I could show them what I could do. I could show them what she's capable of. And we crossed the line. Even though we made quite a few mistakes, a 1:14.7 is still not too shabby. The fastest time around here ever set by anybody is a 1:12. So, ooh, very decent exit of that corner. I'm very happy with that. Carried a little bit too much speed in there, which cost us. But we sort of redeemed ourselves through there. Got to be very brave on the power. Ooh, a bit too brave. Into the left one. Again, a bit too brave on the power. You see me like sliding across the road. That's not fast. It may look cool, but it's not fast. We really want to keep the rear wheels planted, but I would like to set a slightly faster lap. That would be a fun. I think I'm pretty much at the limit of what this car can do. Like, I don't think there's 2 seconds available to it, really. Alright, let's see. A slightly faster lap, perhaps, if I don't mess this up. Ever so slightly faster, yeah. 14.5 dead, essentially. There is no other car in Forza that can take that corner like that, flat to the floor. I don't think, anyway. That's always the corner where I overtake people in Grand Oak. That corner and the final corner, because those corners, obviously my car is flat to the floor, while everyone else is not quite. Like I said, I don't think we're going to set a new speed record here. Simply because that time I set that speed record, I did everything perfectly. I don't think I strayed like even a couple centimeters from the line. It's a bit unrealistic to expect that from me every lap. Still, I'm quite pleased that all of my laps seem to be within the 114, like within 1 second of each other. That's some decent consistency. And I haven't span out and died, and I've done 6 laps now. A 114.5. Again, perfectly decent lap. That would probably be the fastest lap in a race. Again, very decent out of that corner. Ah, but I ballsed it into the hairpin. Get it slowed down. If we're just really brave on that power. I tried to be as brave as I could. Alright, and brakes again. So I found that, especially when you're getting ready for a race, like the 16 minutes of practice that they give you is just not enough for me. I need longer to sort of commit it to muscle memory. So what I've been doing is I've been, I see a race which is like an hour. This one's like 11 minutes ahead or whatever. And I just set a timer and I just go on that track and I just practice over and over and over again. That way, by the time I actually get to the race, I'm consistent and I'm fast with it. Pretty speedy through there, pretty speedy through there. Okay, so 114.5 dead is the fastest we managed to get out of my little attack car here. I don't think we're going to beat anything now. I think that's probably the fastest that I can pull out of this little car. Managed to get it slowed down, but we took too much curb. Still got to watch the curbs in this guy. I did increase the ride height just a touch, but still, she's not very fond of them. Yeah, I think a 114.5 I can set pretty consistently, just over and over and over again. Ooh. But maybe we can make a 114.4 if we don't mess this up. I'm going to be very aggressive then. Too aggressive, way too aggressive. We're gonna lose time there. No! Ah. See, it is possible, I think, to get a 114 dead in this car. I think if you did it perfectly, if you added up every sector that I've ever done, like the fastest, I think it can be done, but I just don't think it's reasonable to expect that in a race. Especially when you've got, defending and attacking going on. You've got a lot more on your mind other than just setting fastest laps, which is what I'm doing here. However, that's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking very good. We are leaving a little bit of speed left on the table there. Ooh, that's deep. That's way too deep. That's going to cost us all of our time. Damn it! Ah! You see, the margins are so fine nowadays. Holy. No, that was too deep as well. It's because I was trying to push to get some of my time back. Oh, wait. We must be on the edge. Oh! Come on. Alright, I think a 114.5 is all I've got. Sorry, zombie. You're still mid. What do you mean I'm still mid? How do you know? How can you possibly say I'm still mid? You have no one to compare it to. There's no one on this track apart from me. How could I possibly be mid? I might be a little bit early to try and jump to the actual race. I mean, we can see how much longer we've got. Hello, hello. Okay, let's try something a little bit different. A little bit different. So this was my attack car that I made. This is the other attack car I've got. You may notice that it's slightly different livery. Because it's a slightly different car. It's a lot heavier, a lot fatter, but also a lot faster. In a straight line, at least. Around the corners, not so much. But I do like the Red Bull livery a little bit. You know, I'm not saying that I'm Max Verstappen, but, you know, bam, 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 bam. Bit of a pain to get this one off the line, though, I will say. Hear that? Those are my tires squealing in agony. Okay, so this guy weighs like 100 kilograms more, which, if you're wondering, is the weight of the average American. So... we gotta be a little bit more gentle in the corners. It does feel a little bit more like riding a boat than driving a car, but it is what it is. However, out of the corners, on the straights, you'll see that she's a lot faster. That's because we've changed the engine from, you know, a pitiful 1.2 litre or something to a 1.4, yes! Which means that she produces about 350 horsepower. For comparison, the car that I was just driving produced 295, so... there is a slight difference in horsepower, but does it make up for the fact that this car is like 100 kilograms heavier? I don't know. I don't know. Also, this car uses a lot more fuel, so it means we have to take more fuel, which means that overall in a race we're even heavier compared to the other one. And obviously, because it's heavier, it's a lot harder on its tires, which the other one is very light on its tires. So there's a lot of things to think about. But I think, like, purely for setting fastest laps like we're doing right now, I think this is the better option. But I don't think I'd ever take it into a race. Unless it's like Daytona or something. But if it's Daytona, I've got other cars for Daytona. That would be better than this. Anyway, more problems with the extra weight. Well, the brakes overheat now, which the brakes never used to overheat in the other one. I don't think I've ever seen any problems with the brakes. And the tires can overheat too if you push them too hard. But again, only makes a difference during the race, because during the practice, the tires aren't even simulated. You just get full soft tires the entire lap, which obviously isn't what would happen in an actual race. Don't think I was quite brave enough on the throttle there. I don't know, the differences in like driving it is so minute, you probably can't tell, but I can assure you it feels different. To be honest, the only reason I don't use this car more, apart from all the reasons I've listed, is the fact that it's like a muscle car, and I cannot stand muscle cars. I hate them. I mean, it's barely a muscle car. It's like the muscle car version of my car. This is actually David's... well, it's one of David's tunes for the Mazda. But in order to get all the engine upgrades down to S-Class, I had to take 100 kilograms extra weight, so obviously it's a lot. It swings and roundabouts, right? There you go, that's the actual top speed of my other car is 265. Ooh. We will not get time to finish this lap because duty calls. You are mid. You pick mid cars and your skills are mid. Alright, we'll see, zombie, we'll see. We will see. Max Misty 122 will remember that. I mean, are you confident, Zombie? Are you sure? Oh, it's actually the reverse circuit. So we've been practicing on the wrong track. Well, you know, these things happen. Let's not get bogged down with whose track is whose. Let's just focus on what we've got. We'll bring the light attack cart, I think. I believe the fastest lap I ever set around the reverse was a 1:15. We'll see, Zombie. We'll see. If I win the race, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna apologize? Zombie, if I come P1, will you say sorry? That's my question. Slightly unfortunate we were practicing on the wrong track. It does kind of... It does kind of defeat the purpose of, you know, the whole practicing that we were doing. But let's not get bogged down with that minor issue. Let's instead put some laps on the board and see where we are. You know? Not quite sure what's going on with that game right now, but oh well. Okay, so it's the exact same track, it's just the reverse direction. Fortunately, I have raced to this track before. I say as I immediately go wide. I have raced it before and I came in 3rd place. So I think I'm still going to be pretty fast. I mean, it is the exact same track. Everything is the exact same. It's just the other way around, which means that, you know, this corner, which would be the 3rd to last corner, coming off the hill, is now the, like, 3rd corner in the whole race. This is that corner, which is usually a brake and then turn in. You have to brake a little bit harder, because obviously we're coming down off a hill. While the other way, we're coming up a hill, so you sort of get braking from gravity a little bit. And these are the hairpins coming up. This is actually an overtaking zone for us in this little cart. Because she's so light and speedy that she can actually duck into the inside line and still get it slowed down at the apex of the corner. I wouldn't recommend doing that against someone who is maybe not as clean of a driver as you would want. They can just kill you if they decide that they don't like you. Okay, we set a 118.3. Not particularly amazing, but remember we did have that little wide moment right here. I believe on the reverse, the fastest... Ooh, that's wide. The fastest time ever... Ooh, what just happened there? All the lights went off. Fastest time ever was like a 1:14 or something, so we got to add a second. Probably because of this one corner here. So I'm on the mediums. I actually won't be on the mediums for the race. I'm going to race on the softs. But just while we're setting practice laps, I just want to kind of hide our pace just a touch, because there is a car around here. It's called the 2E Chevelle or something. And that's like the meta car. And essentially, if you use that car, I've got it. But if you use that car in a race, you will win the race. That's what the fastest lap time was set on. And, you know, I'm sandwiched between the... If you look at my lap time and the rivals, everyone above me used the 2E, and everyone below me, the next like 100 people used the 2E. So we really need to make sure that we don't look too much like a threat so that people don't pull out there too easy, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. I mean, that'll be GG's right there. I think I'm still, well, I'm obviously still carrying too much speed into that corner. Not a lot of people joining the S-Class rank. This is interesting. I hope we get some more before the race comes to an end. Otherwise we'll have to switch maybe to A. Right, we got 3. That's some. That's a number.
Left hairpin long. Right 4 long.
There we go. Not bad for a car on medium tyres, I may remind you. Medium tyres cost us about a second or 2 a lap, so realistically that would be 1:16, let's say. I think that's pretty competitive. Again wide through there. Gotta get it slowed down more. Probably losing like several tenths of a second through there. That could be the difference between me winning and Zombie celebrating in chat for the 8th time in a row.
Right 1.
Okay, what does he set? Ooh, a 115. Okay. Like 956. Love to know what car he's in. Alright, well, I guess we're being challenged then, you know. Let's accept thy challenge, peasants. Switch the softs, give it 9 laps of fuel. Let's show them what we got. Do get it slowed down on the softs, but obviously there's just so much more grip available that it's like not even funny. It's night and day difference between the softs and the mediums. Unfortunately, it will mean that we will have to pit. We will have to pit for tyres if we're going to use the softs, but I think usually it is actually faster this track to pit for new tyres. Right hairpin long.
Left hairpin long.
Decent enough. A little bit wide because I bounced off the curb, no one's surprised. Decent first lap on the softs, decent, very decent. That should give him something to think about. However, I'm not quite done. As that first lap, I wasn't able to go flat to the floor throughout the entire lap through there. I think, or perhaps I hope, that once I set this lap, we'll be back on P1. I mean, currently it isn't even close.
Right 1.
Push hard, push hard. Use the full track.
Right hairpin long. 10 minutes till restart. Left hairpin long. Right 4 long.
Here you go, sir. I raise you. I raise you a 15.7. Can you beat me?
Right too long. Left 1.
He responds with a 15.6. Ooh. Ooh. This could be a fight, you know? This could be a fight.
Right hairpin long.
And he leaves the lobby, so never mind. I guess I win that one. Wow, there's not many people in my
Left
tier.
hairpin long.
I mean, to be fair, Zombie, you said if I won, you never specified how many people
Right
it had to
4
be.
long.
It goes 3. So the other guy's picking up pace a little bit.
Right 5.
Slightly faster lap. All right, let's do quali. Very important we quali P1 because we've got this dash down to the first corner, which we're probably gonna lose. But everyone's gonna brake here, and I'm just gonna not do that.
Too long.
You know, I'm just gonna flat to the floor through there. So if we can hold P1 into the first corner, we'll definitely have it through here.
Left 1.
And surprisingly, through these bits, the attack cart is actually not that fast. You'd imagine that, you know, through the low speed corners she'd be good as well, but she's really not. She's decent, like, through the high speed corners, but the attack cart struggles a little bit more with these. Mostly because she just can't put her power down. On exit.
Right hairpin long.
I don't know if these guys are going to qualify. Most people don't bother qualifying. Don't know why. Well, I mean, I do know why. For most people, it really doesn't make a difference. But for me, qualifying could be the difference between, like, guaranteed P1 and we just lead the race and we control it, or having to, like, go through the entire pack, which is a dangerous prospect in a tiny little attack car, right?
Two to go. Right 5.
Eh, decent.
Right too long.
I'm still not really braking enough for that corner, unfortunately. They're tiny mistakes, but they're costing me tenths of a second every time I do them.
Right 1.
That was pretty much perfect. It was indeed pretty much perfect.
Right hairpin long.
The only problem is right now we're at 1/10 of a second. That's basically nothing.
Left hairpin long.
I mean, there you go. That's probably 100th of a second right there, just because I went a little bit long. Bounced off the curb again. I might have to take a slightly different line for this than what the racing line is telling me. Oh. Uh-oh. That's a wall. Alright, that's our first crash. Gotta make sure it doesn't, like... Should be able to skip the lap.
1 to go.
Okay, here we go. Last attempt around this track.
5 minutes till race.
I'm hoping to set something a little bit more competitive than a 115.
Right too long.
But if that's what we've got, then, you know, that's what we've got, right? There's no point
Left 1.
stressing about it. That was pretty decent through there. I was on the power pretty early. Down in second gear, so I'm going to be careful on exits. Again, pretty decent, pretty decent. Both sections are pretty decent.
Right one.
Oh, someone does set a quality lap. Ooh, but it's not even close. It's not even close. We're in a class of our own at the top of the field.
Right hairpin long.
See if we can take it just that little bit further.
Left hairpin long.
Right now he's probably looking at that and thinking, ooh, 3 seconds. Yeah, I've got to take a different line through there because I keep bouncing off it, which is shoving us even wider than it would be if we just took a different line. Damn it, that's going to cost me some time. I had to brake. Don't cost me too much. Oof. Still, 15.4. There we go. There we go. That should be pretty good and pretty consistent as well. I mean, we got faster, obviously, but pretty consistent. Let's check the old qualifying times or the practice times and see if anyone's posted a better lap than me. I love how I was like, okay, Max, I'm not going to set a crazy fast lap. Yes, everyone does have a lap. Oh, baby. If that's all you guys have got, this isn't even fair. This isn't even fair if that's what you've got. Come on. Surely you guys have got more in the tank than a 120. You're 5 seconds behind me a lap. I can probably pit 3 times then.
Left one.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get more than a... I'm still trying to push, but... Forza Motorsport. Yeah, hi Lima. Yeah, I've been enjoying doing some racing recently. It makes a change from the constant dribble that is War Thunder.
Right 5. Right 2 long. Left 1.
Ah. Well, that'll do it. So that is something we're going to have to watch out for. Yes, I am using a wheel. I'm using a Logitech G something 20 or
Right 1.
920, I think. I mean, we can maybe get one more lap done, but, you know, I don't think it really makes a difference now. This is the speed we've got. This is the pace we've got.
Right hairpin long.
They will either have more pace than us, they've either, like, got something in the tank, or they're going to switch to a different car when the race starts, or we're going to come in P1 pretty easily. I mean, to be honest, I could even bolt on some mediums and just not pit. We'd still probably come out in first. But I think I'm gonna keep with the softs.
Right 5. Right 2 long.
Definitely still time to be gained. I think a 14 is possible. I mean, it's possible in the other way around, so presumably it would be possible on the reverse as well. I'm not an expert racer, but I would imagine. Yeah, I did not just gain 4 seconds there. It must be counting my previous lap. Oh, look, it's the guys that absolutely murdered me, despite the fact that they had no right to. You know the ones.
Right hairpin long.
I did a perfectly clean overtake on them, and they're just like, Max, for the crimes of using an open wheel race car. Not right now, Lima. I'm in the middle of a race. What do you mean, can you voice chat with me? I'm gonna take 9 laps of fuel, just in case I have to go long. Okay, so we qualified P1 pretty easily. We got a Porsche, a Porsche, a Porsche, and 2019 Elemental. Okay, that I'm a little bit worried about. Like a little bit. Just a little bit. I think he's going like full race, no pits though. There's actually quite a few people in my class that did not participate in practice whatsoever. Which is a choice of all time. No, I'm sorry, Liam. I'm just racing for fun, you know? We're just having some fun. Everyone's always like, Max, you need pointers. Max, drive faster. I'm here for fun, people. Okay. Here's to hoping we're still in front at the first corner and not in a wall. My usual goal for the first corner is ensure I'm still facing the right way. Okay.
Right too long.
Oh, well. That is how I thought it was gonna go. No worries, no worries. We got plenty of time.
Left one.
We got plenty of time and we just have it all to do. But I like a challenge.
Right one. Right hairpin long. Left hairpin long. Right four long.
Don't think we're gonna out-drag
Right
this.
five.
Stop the brakes. Through.
Right too long.
See if we can recover to the podium, that'd be nice.
Left one. Right one.
Come on, baby, don't fear the Reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't fear the Reaper, baby, I'm your man. Don't fear the Reaper, da, 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 da. I bet this is bloody
Right
difficult
four long.
to get through. It's the Horde. The Horde of hell is upon us, boys.
Right five. Right too
Up
long.
inside.
Left one.
funny, this guy is not particularly fast. He's got me on the straights though. Which, to be fair, if he didn't have me on the straights, I'd be kind of worried for him. Follow him through.
Right hairpin long.
I don't think I'm going to get that done full hairpin. Wasn't expecting him to kind of like defend inside. Better bail out of that. Okay.
Right 4 long.
Pretty painless, we got through. Guy in front got a little bit of a
Right
breather from us. They had to navigate through everyone else.
Right 2 long.
Up and back up.
Left 1.
Definitely have more pace in him, which is good because remember, I have to pit. He might not have to pit.
Right 1.
I'm sort of hoping that he has to pit, but he also may not have to. I think he's going to get a better launch than me out of that,
Right hairpin
fortunately.
long.
That is a choice of all time.
Left hairpin long. Right 4 long.
Ah, okay. I guess he did not want to be overtaken by me.
Right 5. Right 2 long.
That's fine. We'll get him back. We'll get him back.
Left 1.
It's annoying that I have to get him back, but we'll get him back somehow. Because I've got more pace than him. I know I do.
Right 1.
And I can afford to go a little bit deep into this stint if I need to. Just get it done.
Right hairpin long.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Let's go. Yeah, I still think that overtaking zone there is the best one that we're going to get.
Long.
This one. Coming up.
Right 4 long.
I don't have to brake here. Everyone else kind of does. Let's get through the screen. Quick.
Right 5.
What's up, mate? It's me, ya boy, Max Misty 122. See ya.
Left 1.
There we go, he ate crap and died. We're on the outside as well. Good job. Good job, Mazda. Well done. That'll give him something to think about.
Right
Alright, now we got to push for the cars in front. Could be a tough one. They got quite a ways in front of us, as we had to fight our way through him and the rest of the pack, but we'll do what we have to do. We also need to build a little bit of a gap to the guys behind.
Left hairpin long.
And my tires are okay for now.
Right 4 long.
So he does pit. I'm gonna pit next lap.
Right 5.
Box next lap. Box to overtake,
Right
as
2
they say.
long.
not want to have to go back through Draco again, otherwise I think he's going to murder me at the earliest possible convenience. You know, based on the fact that we kind of did him in there. If we can recover to P3, I'll take that as a win. I will.
Right hairpin long.
Oops. Lock the rear wheels there. Don't give me a penalty. Thank you. Okay,
Right 4 long.
let's do one more lap. One more lap and then we box.
Right 5. Right 2 long. Left 1.
Guys, I'm just a little bit worried that if I box now, I'm going to be straight back into the traffic and then I'm going to have no chance. Well, if I keep going, you know, I'm definitely extending from the guys behind me pretty easily.
Right hairpin long.
Okay, this is going to be a bit of a risk, depending on how much these guys feel like behaving.
Left hairpin long.
Probably tuck inside. Keep it wide.
Right
That up.
4 long.
Okay, one more lap. Nah, pit now. Pit now. And more than enough. If we keep going now, we're just gonna cost ourselves time. Soft. It wasn't the best start, alright? I'm gonna be honest with you. Our chances of winning this slipped away immediately at the start, and then slipped away again when we got murdered coming out. But if we just really push hard, we'll find ourselves currently in dead last. But let's not get bogged down with where we are. Let's focus on the fact that we've got fresh tires, lots of fuel, and lots of opportunity. You know, everyone who didn't stop, their tires are going to start getting worn now. They're going to start dealing with tire wear. We are not going to have that issue. So we'll see if we can catch them up and recover to P3.
Right hairpin
Shouldn't be
long.
too hard. A lot of the people are just up the road. We just have to reel them in. 12 seconds is, you know,
Right hairpin long.
it's doable.
Right 4 long.
Yeah, the tires are getting cold on this track, but mostly just because the actual air temperature is not very warm. I don't want to mess with my camber or my pressure because I've got those pretty much dialed in. Okay, so we take Draco in the pits. Draco Malfoy is now behind us.
Right
Excellent.
2 long.
Flat through there.
Left 1.
And P4 is only 10 seconds up the road now. Don't know if we'll actually catch him before the end of this. But I'm gonna try.
Right 1.
We're gonna hug that inside.
Right hairpin long.
There's not a whole lot we can hope for other than the fact that maybe their tires start wearing, but yeah, there's 2 crashes are going to cost us. Unfortunately. It wasn't even like a Max did badly sort of thing. It was just a Max got kind of screwed sort of thing. Still. Not time to give up just yet.
Right 5. Right 2 long. Left 1.
That is like so barely an overtaking zone. I think for every single other person in the entire world, that is not an overtaking zone. For us, we can just about make it work.
Right 1.
That's it. Reeling him in now. 6.5 seconds up the road.
Left hairpin long. 5 minutes left.
Might have, I mean, if I'd known I was going to be spat out twice, I would have probably just put on the mediums.
Right 4 long.
But the idea was to avoid that. Didn't quite work out that way. Oh, this is a risk.
Right 5. Right 2 long.
Come on, come on, come on.
Left 1.
Gotta have more pace than the guys in front. Come on. Like, a second a lap, unfortunately, is good. It's not good enough. It's like pretty decent. Usually I'd be happy with that. We've only got 4 minutes to go.
Right hairpin long. Left hairpin long. Right 4 long.
I need to get both of these guys done super quickly.
Right 2 long.
I can see him. He's just up the road. I can see him. Target locked.
Right hairpin long.
Ah,
Left hairpin long.
that sucks for you, mate. We will be in there though.
Right 4 long. Right 5.
So we easily would have been P3 if it wasn't for the if we only got spun around once instead of twice, we would be P3. We can keep pushing. You never know. He might make a mistake. He might eat crap. He might go off the road. But unfortunately, on pace alone, we don't have the.
Right 1.
We don't quite have it.
Right hairpin long.
Tires are starting to wear a little bit, but not like enough that would be a problem. It's just me not being able to keep her on the road. Oh, we are so much faster than the guys in front. I mean, look at that. We're gaining like 2 seconds a lap.
Right 5.
Oh, we would have easily had him. Damn it.
Right
Unlucky.
long.
Happens though.
Left 1.
All we could do is keep pushing and maybe he'll spin out and die. You never know.
Right 1.
Still a very decent recovery drive from us. Very, very decent. Especially having got absolutely murdered twice. Very decent.
Left hairpin long.
Yeah, we had the lap time to be P2. But Binabar kind of decided that he didn't want us to be P2. Which is tragic. It's tragic. But we did very well. Did very well. We set competitive lap times and we I feel like we got enough. We got enough out of the car. We did. I haven't really practiced that one. I think I'd rather do Suzuka circuit than yeah, you know, we've got the lap time for it now. We just need to get lucky at one of these races and not get murdered at the start. Or just like maybe it's best to just let them all go at the start and then catch them up later. But we also need to not get murdered by someone who's just fancying that we don't overtake him. Which is not much we can do about that. I actually have not practiced Suzuka circuit, so I'm interested to see where we end up.
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
Currently, this doesn't seem particularly fast. That was pretty decent, though.
Left 3 into left.
I really want to be setting like 9s or 10s in the segment score there. That's what's telling me that I'm doing a decent enough job.
Right 3 into right 1.
A 7, there's definitely like a second to be made up there then.
Right 4 into left hairpin.
Ooh, way deep into that one, I gotta remember.
Right hairpin long.
I think this is an overtaking zone for us, if I remember correctly.
Left hairpin long.
Overheating the brakes slightly, that's good, that's good.
6 long.
It's important to overheat the brakes, that's how you know you're pushing hard.
Left 4 into left 6.
Yeah, that actually is probably flat to the floor.
Right 4 long.
Finally, a 9.7, that's what we want to be setting. Oof. Okay, I need to not go deep there as well. Just gotta watch the hairpin and the final corner. Decent enough.
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
There we go, starting to get it dialed in now, I think. Say as I go horribly offline. Oh, it was 9.2. We're getting it dialed in.
Left 3 into left 4. Right 3 into right 1.
Whoa. Wheel on the gravel.
Right 4 into left hairpin.
Okay, don't want to overshoot this guy. Did it again, you know.
Right hairpin long.
And careful on exit as well.
Left
That was
hairpin
very
long.
close to being on the grass.
Left 6 long. Left 4 into left 6.
This is it. This is when Zombie says I did a good race. It's gonna happen.
Right 1 into left 2.
It is flat through there. Okay, and remember, you do not want to go deep into that one. You want to go like that, like that. Took too many liberties with the curb there, but the idea, I think, is right.
Right hairpin long. Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long. Left 3 into left 4.
Ooh, got a little bit out of shape through there.
Right 3 into right 1.
Let's just try and finish the lap. You don't need to be pushing like uber hard right now,
Right 4.
because the lap that we're competing against was from a standstill. There we go, I got that right finally. Careful on exit.
Right hairpin long.
I was not careful enough. Don't dip a tire in the grass.
Left hairpin long.
See, it's a hairpin, but it's not like a full-on hairpin like the one before. It's like kind of like a
Left 6 long.
half hairpin, I guess. I don't know. It's not as tight as the one before, is what I'm saying.
Left 4 into left 6.
Oh, there's probably some time left on the table here.
Right 1 into left 2. Right 4 long.
Probably 5 or 6 seconds left on the table, to be honest with you. It would help if I change gears as well.
Hairpin long.
Okay, that'll do for now. Where is that putting us? It's putting us in the top 17% of all players. So, Max, if you were a hot sauce, you would be tap water flavored. Jesus Christ, zombie. I have feelings, you know. Okay, so if there are 5 people in the lobby, we will be faster than 4 of them. That's the idea. We'll see if that remains true.
The 3.5-mile demanding Suzuka circuit hasn't changed much since it was built as a Honda test facility back in 1962.
All right. Straight into that first corner. That last corner, sorry. My nemesis.
Right hairpin long.
Let's try taking some liberties with the
Into right 3. Left 3 into right 3.
corner here. Too many liberties. Saved it though, saved it though. I got a 10 section score. Wow, okay. I guess I just need to spin the rear tire every time.
Left 4.
I'm sure that's entirely possible for me to do. And won't result in constant death. So I'm on the medium, so I'm
Right 3 into right.
sliding around everywhere. Because I was practicing on the softs.
Right 4 into left hairpin.
I feel like this should again be one of the tracks that the little tack cart is good at, but I'm sure I'm just not being able to extract everything from her. It's that same hairpin every time. Never slow it down enough. Gotta remember,
Left hairpin long.
slow and steady wins the race after all. David's always like, smooth is fast, smooth is fast. No, fast is fast. Smooth is kind of lame. You know? Like, don't push it, Max, don't push it.
To left 6.
Always push it to the absolute limit. I think this is flat. Oh, it's definitely not flat on mediums.
Right 1 into left 2. Right 4
It
long.
definitely is flat on softs, but not on the mediums. Gotta change my braking point as well for that. Good news, I think we've got a lot more on the table than that.
Long.
So I'm sure everyone in the lobby is feeling very confident right now.
Right 3 long.
There you go, there's a little bit. Oh my god, did I do it again? Ah, but this time I didn't save it. Alright, fine. Hello, Bean. I'm glad you're here. Zombie's bullying me. Tell her to stop.
Right 1 into left 2.
Alright,
Right 4 long.
this is it. We got the softs now. It's time for maximum push. All out attack. All out attack. Here we go. This is our moment. Our time to shine. Our time in the spotlight. This is what lands me that F3 seat.
Left 3 into right 3 long.
This lap right here. This will be the one. Immediately gaining some time on my last lap, which is good considering that the last lap was on mediums.
Left 3 into
So if I
left
wasn't gaining time, I'd be wondering what the point of these softs is.
Right 3 into right 1.
There we go, there we go. This will give them something to think about. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, it still worked.
Right 4 into left hairpin.
Probably want to avoid doing that in a race, but for now, I don't think it cost us too badly.
Right hairpin long.
How are you slower than me? If only. If everyone in this lobby is worse than me, then I might win. Uh-oh. 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 A 206? Right. Right. 206.7.
Left 4 into left 6.
Do I have that? Do I have that in the tank? Do you think? I think we've got that in the tank somewhere, right? It'll be in
Right
the
1
tank
into
somewhere.
left 2. Right 4
I have
long.
it somewhere. Yeah, possible. I don't know where we're gonna find it, but we'll have it somewhere. Alright, alright. Oh, Denzians of the chat. Thy
Right hairpin long.
filthy scum. Watch this.
Left 3
Don't
into
watch
right
this.
3. Left 3 into right
Actually,
3
no.
long.
Keep watching this. Keep watching this. Look at this. Look at this. We're only a little bit behind, and we made that mistake, remember? It's getting worse. It's getting worse, but we made that mistake, remember? So,
Left 3 into left 4.
oh, don't mock it if it works. Don't mock it if it works.
Right 3 into right 1. 10 minutes till restart. Right 4 into left hairpin.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh no. Oh no. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Let me know if you can't. Just hold the lap together. Just finish the lap. Finish the lap. Max, finish the
Left
lap.
hairpin long.
How did I lose that much? I mean, I guess I got a terrible exit, but still. 0.2 of a second? That's crazy. How much faster is he? Ooh,
Left 6
okay.
long.
It's a little bit faster. But not that much faster. He's not that much faster. I haven't done many laps of Suzuka Circuit, and he's not that much faster. I will get better as time goes on. The question is, will
Right 1
he?
into left 2. Right 4 long.
You know? Like, I will get faster, because I've not done this very much. Still learning the track. I mean, even now I'm getting faster. Almost every lap. Alright, sir, I see you're 206.5, and I will raise you. Just give me one more lap, hang on.
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
I really hope this guy's on softs, and he's not just like setting us on street tires, because if he is, I've got no hope. Like, I'm giving it everything she's got, Captain.
Left
And
3
then
into
some.
Left 4.
Damn it! How did I lose time through that? No!
Right 3 into right 1.
Okay. Bad start. Good recovery though.
Left hairpin.
Okay, left hairpin, left hairpin, left hairpin, left hairpin. Brake, man. Don't change
Right
up
hairpin long.
on the apex the hairpin. That was probably the dumbest thing I've seen you do in a while, Max.
Left hairpin long.
Okay, we gotta like somehow find a way by
Left 6 long.
here. Ah, damn. Dirtied my lap and his. In that tiny little collision. Okay, just give me one more lap, sir. One more lap. I'll be with you in one more lap, okay? Just give me one more, okay? I'll be right there. Just talk amongst yourselves. Actually, no. I need to go set a quality lap. Okay, we'll get him. We'll get him in the race. Okay, practice doesn't matter. All right. Holy crap! He said a 2:05. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that. Hello? No.
Right
I
hairpin
said we
long.
gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if he's faster than me or not. We can just torpedo him into the first corner for fun. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're gonna lose. Oh, oh. I'm gonna sing the blues. Take my hand, and we'll go back to War Thunder. Oh, oh. Living on a prayer, living on a prayer. The attack cart spins its wheels all day. Going in a line, it doesn't go very fast, it's tough. So tough.
Right 4 into left hairpin.
I said we gotta hold on. What's up? No, Dad's just come in and asked me that.
Right hairpin long. Left hairpin long.
Difference if we make it.
He's stuck in the room next door.
I didn't close him in there. You must have closed the door on him. I haven't been in there today. Uh-oh, well, there goes my lap time.
Left 6.
Oh, please tell me. Okay, it's not that much faster.
Right 4 long.
Give it a shot. Oh, I'm halfway there. Oh, oh, living on a prayer. Okay, this is find out where we sit right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
2 more.
Not
Right
bad,
hairpin
not
long.
bad. Maybe that will clench him a little bit.
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
Tells him we mean business at least.
Left 3 into left 4. Right 3 into right 1. Right 4 into left hairpin.
Oh, I just perfected that corner. That dug us out the hole as well. But I'd messed that up pretty terribly.
Right hairpin long.
Ooh. Somehow that was faster than my last one, even though I went like way offline. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Left hairpin.
Oh yes. Oh come on. That, ladies and gentlemen, right there is hope.
Left 6 long.
Actually, no, it's not. In the competition for second place, we will come out on top.
Left 4 into left 6.
How much faster?
Right
Whoa!
2. Right 4 long.
You've got to be having a giraffe, mate. I can't do that. We can maybe manage a 2:05, but... Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Zombie be 10% nice. Wow, thanks, Bean. I appreciate you.
One more.
Okay. If he's on the softs, we're screwed. If he's on like, well, I mean, if he's on the softs, we've got a chance. We've got a chance. If he's on like street tires, we're royally screwed because that will mean that he just has to do that pace every like he won't pit, and I set mine on soft, so I have to pit. So if he doesn't have to pit, we got no hope. We got like zero hope. What's he driving? Is it just me, or does that Porsche just look physically better than what we've got? Hello?
Looking for him everywhere.
I haven't gone in there.
You have gone in there because I haven't been in there. And Mum hasn't.
I haven't been in there today.
You are a liar.
I haven't been in there today. My laptop was over here. It was in my bedroom. I haven't had any reason to go in there. I'm innocent. Maybe one of you closed the door when you saw it open. I didn't. I want a lawyer. I don't have any cups in here.
That's when you went in.
No, I didn't go in there to check for cups. Thank you, Father. I did not go in there. I don't know why Percy was in there, locked alone, but it was not because of me. Alright. Please be on soft tires. 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 Please. Oh, holy God, Emperor. Okay, we're screwed. Like, if he set that on the medium, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got no response to that whatsoever. Whatever. Let's just race the race and do our best. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I did nothing. Percy, the cat, was locked in my brother's bedroom. Like, the door was closed on him when he was in there. And the parents couldn't find them. So when they finally find them, English is a language which I don't speak, apparently. Percy was locked in my brother's bedroom. My parents couldn't find him. When they finally found him in my brother's bedroom, apparently it's my fault. I don't think I've been in there today. Because I didn't check for cups in there, because I haven't been in there, like, recently. And my laptop, which I was doing some writing on, it was in my bedroom. Because I was watching Netflix on it last night. And my plug was in my bedroom as well. Because I was watching Netflix last night. So I really don't think it was me. Welcome back to Formula 1. Bum ba bum ba dum ba dum. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Dun da 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 dun 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 dun. Alright, 5 red lights at the Japanese Grand Prix. Lights out, and away we go. And we're immediately okay. Let's just take last position. Okay, let's just everyone go. All right, I really don't care. Just don't kill me into the first one. All right. This is a strategy, okay?
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
Pick up our first overtake of the day. Two people in very similar cars bullying the Subaru. I don't blame them, to be honest. The Super is very slow. Hello, I'm here, sir.
One.
Okay, we're gonna have to find a way by him. Probably the next like available overtaking zone is right there when he gets wiped out by a bee.
Right hairpin
Uh-oh.
long.
Okay, focus, Max. It's go time. Tick, tick, boom. I'm bringing the noise. Oh, trust me, I'm bringing the noise.
Left
Bring
hairpin
me
long.
the boys. Bing, bing. Get them. Kill them. Consume their
Left
souls.
6 long.
Come here, peasants. Come here with these stupid little attack carts. Let me show you what a real attack car. Am I faster than you on the straight?
Left
Oh, that's embarrassing for you. Wow, you guys must have a top speed of like 4. If I'm outpacing you? Yeah, that's tragic.
right 1 into left 2.
Not into here. No, 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 no. I did think about it for a second. I did. Not gonna lie, like the temptation to send it around the outside was there, but I resisted under the assumption that on the straight it wasn't really going to be a contest, which of course it wasn't.
Right hairpin
Up into
long.
P3. Okay, that was a wreck.
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
And that lets the other guy get by, because I was in the middle of a wreck. However, both my opponents eat crap and die. Which means that for now,
3 into left 4.
it's not really a straight. I'm a bit worried that they might be faster than that. They will be if you start making silly mistakes, Max, so clutch up here a little bit.
Right 4 into left hairpin.
Holy Jesus, what is this? Well, that was silly. So was that. They deserve to get
hairpin
by.
long.
I'm not sure why they didn't get by there. I really thought they were going to.
Left hairpin long.
Yeah, I do not want to cause accidents.
Left 6 long. Left 4 into left 6. Right 1 into left 2. Right 4 long.
Nice. Way to get through the Mazda. Alright. Now let's ditch the guy behind us. Later, nerd. I'll see you at the finish line. I'll save you some champagne, maybe.
Right hairpin long. Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
Alright, this is his opportunity to really catch up to me, so if we can't do it through this section, then he's not going to. So next time we hit a straight, I'll just be gone. Unless he doesn't have to pit, of course. Which unfortunately is a likely
Left 3 into
scenario.
left 4.
I was slow through that corner. And through that one. But
Right 3 into right 1.
when I put pedal to the metal, I disappear.
Right 4 into left hairpin.
Really don't think there's a way by here anyway.
Right hairpin long.
keep like getting away from him only to get caught back up by like annoying slow cars, which lets him catch back up to me, unfortunately. Ah, he's wide.
Left 6 long.
I mean, I was wide to be fair through there, but he's like really wide.
Left 4 into left 6. Right 1 into left 2. Right 4 long.
Get it slowed down. But also, let's just control the panic a little bit. You know?
Right hairpin long.
Because watching him being able to stay behind me, it's obviously a tense situation, right?
Left 3
And
into right.
when I get tense, I start making mistakes. I just need to really take a breath, or two, or 7. Just calm down. Likely he doesn't have to pit, so this probably isn't even a race. This is just like me putting up some resistance. But if he doesn't have to pit, that means he's just gonna whiz by me.
Left 3 into left 4.
Keeping it very clean through there, Max. Well done.
Right 3 into right 1.
There we go. Eat crap and die, sir. I'll see you at the finish line. Ah! No, I won't! Damn it! No! Is that payment? Is that karma? Alright, fine. We'll do this the old-fashioned way then. I like the old-fashioned way. Ooh, sorry, mate. Like, slammed on those brakes. I was not prepared for that.
Right hairpin long.
Sorry, no, that's not what I want. I don't know which button it is. I don't know which button it is. That one's a voice chat button. Figured that much out. I was trying to say sorry, but I guess I'm just gonna say thanks and just be a bum.
Left 6 long.
Which, to be honest, is accurate to what I am. Anyway. Although this was a fun race and everything, your car is not very speedy. And, bye-bye.
To left 6.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was called a calculated race.
2. Right 4 long.
Kind of forced me a little bit wide there.
Let's avoid picking up more penalties like that one.
Okay, that actually wasn't my fault. 1, I didn't overtake him, and 2, he actually didn't leave me any space to slow down. It was either that or we both died.
Left 3 into
And
right.
I, rather politely, chose to go off the track rather than kill him.
Left 3 into left 4.
Oh, come on, this isn't a contest. I mean, it is a contest because my tires are starting to wear, but it's not actually.
Right 3 into right 1. Race ends in 10 minutes.
Don't get me wrong, his little car's pretty speedy in the corners. But the Mazda can keep up.
Right hairpin long.
And then when it comes to the straights, well,
Left
mean-
hairpin long.
that was a defense and a half. An illegal defense, I might add. You're supposed to only make one move.
Left 6 long. Left 4 into left 6. Right 1 into left 2. Right 4 long.
I actually should have pitted that lap. Oh well. We might have enough for one more, if we're lucky.
Right hairpin long. Left 3 into right 3.
We actually probably
Left 3
will not
into
have
right
enough
3
for
long.
the lap, because my tyres are just about dead.
Left 3 into
I have
left
no idea where that flipped over to 0. Hopefully it flipped over right at the pit lane. We'll have to try and keep our revs low.
right
Just
3 into right
to
1.
conserve some fuel a little bit. But at the same time, we also need to come out ahead of him.
Right 4 into left hairpin. Right hairpin long.
How much longer do we have? Not that much longer.
Left 6 long.
Okay,
Left 4 into left 6.
well, we really managed to rip everything that we could out of these tyres. That is for sure.
Right 4 long.
But the time has come to go into the pits. Interesting. He did not pit. Are we going to be in last position when we leave? I really hope not, but we may well be. Not quite in last, but definitely close to.
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long. Left 3 into left 4. Right 3 into right 1. Right 4 into left hairpin.
I guess it's time to just see what we can extract from the car, if anything. I don't think any car can catch up 7 seconds, though. Though maybe the Mazda can.
Right hairpin.
7 seconds in 5 minutes is going to be a tough race. Like, for sure, it's going to be a tough
Left
race.
hairpin long.
This Atomic must be on the mediums then.
Left 6 long.
And it remains to be seen if that's a good idea or not.
Left 4
I'm
into
definitely
left 6.
gaining on him. I mean, I'm probably not gaining on him enough compared to like how much the race is
Right
left,
1
but
into left 2.
definitely gaining.
Right 4 long. Right hairpin
If we can
long.
keep this up, we might steal P3.
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
Just stop making silly errors like that, otherwise we are gone. No.
Left 3 into left 4.
We got no. I think my concentration is just in the bin. Wow, that was tough. That was tough. I feel like Atomic really held me up quite a bit. Like, I was so much faster than him, but he kept getting by me at the stupidest locations.
Right 4 into left hairpin.
Also, going deep into that stint cost me some time.
Right hairpin long. Left hairpin long. Left 6 long.
They're not that far up the road, but I don't think we've got quite enough to catch them. We're going to be just about last, unfortunately.
Right 1 into left 2. Right 4 long. Penalties like that are going to add up. Careful out there.
Oh, come on, that was barely a time
To
game.
avoid more penalties.
Yeah, no, we just lost it at the end. Damn! Maybe we should have bolted on the mediums then, I'm not sure, but that was tragic, man. I thought we were doing quite decent at the end, or at the beginning, but just
Left 3 into right 3. Left 3 into right 3 long.
yeah, it fell apart at the end. The weird thing is we overtook most of those guys on track. And then they took us in the pit. I guess it was just going deep into that stint because the tires were worn and we were lapping slower than we should have been doing. Still, that sucks.
Right 3 into right 1.
Thought we had a pretty good race there. I mean, we did have a pretty good race, to be fair. Not good enough.
Right 4 into left hairpin. Right hairpin long. Left hairpin long. Left 6 long.
Yeah, we just needed like 5 more minutes back here.
Left 4 into left 6. Right 1 into left 2.
So close to B3, so close. P6. Yeah, we should have been easily up into P3, like easily. I think just trying to stay with the leader. I didn't realize he was on the mediums. I would have just pitted if I knew that. But yeah, trying to stay up there with them, I think, is what cost us that one. Because we went too deep on that stint. Maple Valley is coming in 21 minutes. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I do like Maple Valley. This is a car. This is a car. What happened there was silly errors. I should have just... Well, I should have just let him go, really. Here we got 20 minutes to perfect this lap.
Left 2 long.
So around here I'm in the top 5%. So I'm hoping
3 long into right 3 long. Left 4
I'm hoping that we'll be able to win around Maple Valley. That's why we're waiting for it. Maple Valley is one of the handling focused tracks. There aren't too many handling focused tracks in Forza, but this is one of them. Not many huge straights for the massive muscle cars to put down their horsepower. And a lot of corners for my neat, tidy little attack cart to make up.
right 6.
This is one of the only big straights, but if you're in a muscle car, you actually have to brake there.
Right 5.
Now this is always a risk. Get that wrong and you could be in a wall.
Right 4 long into left 3 long.
Not an amazing time, but remember we did start from standing still. Uh-oh. That's grass. That's not good.
Left 3 long.
Ah! We didn't recover from the grass bit. Look, we've got 20 minutes to prove that this race car is the fastest around Maple Valley. Yeah. Uh-oh. I think it is.
Right 4 long into left 3 long.
I think if there is a kart which can drive Maple Valley very fast, it's this one. Yeah. A little bit over the grass there, that's fine.
Left 6. Left 3 long. Left 2 long.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. My skill has left the building.
Left 3 long into
Somebody's
right
like, you never had any.
Left 4 into right 4.
I think we can win this. I do. I do think we can win this. Although it does depend what cars people are driving. There is a car around here which is just the best. So if people are driving that one, then
Right 6.
they're just in their own race, okay? Like, we're not even gonna worry about it.
Right 5.
There we go. That was a scorcher of a lap,
Right 4 long into left
but not as good as we can do, so let's try and get a little bit more out of it. Boom.
Left 6. Left 3 long. Left 2 long. Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
Boom. There you go, we are absolutely flying right now. Absolutely flying. Ooh, too much speed through there. Flying a little bit less fast now, but we're still going. Okay, we're going sideways. We held it on the road though. That was cool, that was intentional. That's what the cool kids do. I would know, because I'm one of them. Lift a little bit. How's that for a lap? A 1:31. Starting to find some pace. A little bit wide. Didn't cost us too badly though. Ooh, definitely wide through there. Ah, cost us pretty badly. I'll fix my Seppa, do better or else I take a kneecap. Understand? Alright, I got you, zombie.
Right 5. Right 4 long into left 3 long.
I mean, somewhere around here there's got to be a second a lap.
Left 6. Left 3 long. Left 2 long. Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
How was that faster than what I did before? Doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. Ah. Too aggressive on it. Yeah, that was pretty miserable. That was a miserable section. We did not do good through there.
Right 5. Right 4 long into left 3 long.
Ooh. That was faster.
Left 3
Baby,
long.
don't fear the Reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the Reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't fear the Reaper. Baby, I'm your man. Na, da, 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 da.
Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
Baby, don't fear the Reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the Reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't fear the... Oh. Big jump. Loosen the rear. Push this wide. Come on, you can't be losing time here. It's supposed to be the easy bit.
Right 6. Right 5.
Got it a little short. Very, very decent lap. Starting to rein it in a little bit. It's funny, at the beginning of this, I always think, oh, there's no way I can find like 2 seconds in the lap. Like, I'm getting everything I can out of the car, but by the end of it, I'm usually finding a couple seconds, a couple tenths here and there.
Left 3 long.
I mean, definitely through that last section. That last one was abysmal, so...
Left 2 long.
Very controlled for once through there. Not convinced it's a gear 2 corner.
Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into
Controlled
right
through
4.
there as well. Not as controlled through there, unfortunately, and we're way wide. I think that's going to cost us all the time that we gained, unfortunately. Not all of it, but most of it. Could do a little bit better through that last section. That might gain us a little bit. Didn't gain us much. Still, time gained is time gained.
Left 3 long.
Slightly faster lap. Over an entire race, that might gain us like a second or two. Don't think it's a change down there.
Left 3 long.
Uh-oh. We're dead.
Left 2.
Alright. Let's drink some tea, I think. A 130.6, I think is still pretty decent. Very, very decent. I mean, my fastest ever is a 130.16. And the fastest time is all set in this elemental. I wonder where is the next bit where it's not an elemental. So there's a couple Porsches, elementals. 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 Any Formula Mazdas kicking around? I mean, at this point, it is like tenths of a second making a difference. Seeing a lot more 911s. As we're flicking through here, elementals. Oh, there we go. There's some different cars. But definitely no Formula Mazdas. Yeah, I think 128 is probably doable in most cars. There you go. That's the top Formula Mazda right now. It is a 128.12. So a little bit above what we're saying right now. Little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit hesitant to use, like, I don't want to use the high horsepower Formula Mazda for every track. I really don't like the idea of it. I don't like the idea of just like strapping on a bunch of weight to try and get a faster car. That doesn't seem to make any sense to me. Because you'd imagine like the more weight you have, the slower your top speed would be. I don't actually know if that's how it works in this game. Yeah, so top speed looks to be 286.9 with all of the upgrades, like to the engine essentially. Compared to, oh, hang on, oh no, it will let me. I mean, here's a good question. I know that I was setting, I think it was like, oh, I don't remember. Like 40 seconds, 39 seconds, 39.8 was like my fastest. With the original car. The like speed cart. What am I, what is this? Where's my Red Bull livery? Oh well. Anyway, so with the speed car I was setting... First off, let's give it the right. I think all I did was give it soft tires and left it fully fueled up. Anyway, I was setting 40 seconds with the attack kart, so can the speed kart beat that? That'll be a good question.
Right hairpin long. Right 5. Right 4.
Ooh, it's gonna be tight, you know. If you're telling me that the speed kart is faster on Maple Valley, I'm gonna cry. Because that means that there's essentially no reason... Oh, it is gonna be faster. There's no reason to have a attack kart then.
Right hairpin long.
Because this is supposedly the one which relies on handling the most, so... If the speed kart is still faster, then yeah... Rest in spaghetti.
Right 4.
Okay, a 39.6. The speed kart may just genuinely be faster.
Right hairpin long.
Well, that's tragic, because now that means that there's no reason to have the attack kart if this is true. There's no way, is there? The attack kart's gotta be faster. I hope.
Right 4.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out. We know what we set in the attack kart. It was a 131, basically. Was all I could get from the attack kart. So if I take it into the race with the speed kart, and we're faster than 131, then we know. We know the attack kart's days are numbered. We're still a little bit early. I wonder if there's a different color scheme that we could do. Oh, hang on. I'm not painting it myself. Oh, I wonder actually. Let's go to design and paint. Let's go to the Red Bull. Oh, well, I guess we can't edit it then. Oh well. $39 seconds. What do we want to do for 39 seconds? Nothing? Should we just talk amongst ourselves? 39 seconds? Are you guys doing okay? Or none of you? Do you think that's probably been 39 seconds by now? I think that's probably been 39 seconds by now. Let's do it. Let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. Did they send me slow cars when I asked for fun? Da 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 da. But you can bet before we're through, somehow I'll make a driver out of you. Da 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 da. Well, this is taking forever. Da 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 da. Won't you fly high? All right, we're gonna. No, I do not want that. We're gonna take the attack cart out. I mean the power cart, the Red Bull. We're gonna take the Red Bull out. All right, see what she can do. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. Thank you. Let's see what she can do. If she's faster, if she hits a 129, then we know that it's way quicker. And that essentially consigns the attack cart to death. But if it's like 132, then we know it's way slower. But first off, right now we're on medium, so that's not gonna help. Attack cart can actually do jumps, apparently. That's kind of concerning.
Left 3 long.
On the brakes.
Left 2 long.
Whoa! Wow, she is full of fuel
Left
and
3 long into right 3
on
long.
medium tires,
Left
so I
4
guess
into
I
right
can't
4.
lock her too bad. So, just did not slow down when I pressed the pedal. It's like 150 kilograms heavier compared to the other car. And considering it's only 500 kilograms in total, like, that is quite, it's like 20% heavier. But it also has significantly more horsepower, so
Right 6.
I think it, at the end of the day, adds up. And I think the weight does not impact the top speed at all. Top speed in this game seems to be entirely dependent on your horsepower and nothing else. That's a 135 as our first lap. Remember though, on the medium, so.
Left 6. Left 3 long.
Absolutely flying through here.
Left
What
2
about
long.
6,300 can do? Hopefully not.
Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna go to car, I'm gonna go to fuel and tire, and I'm gonna bolt on the softs. I'm gonna give it 6 laps of fuel. And we're gonna, oh, I'm actually gonna give it 7 laps of fuel. And we're just gonna do a tire wear test and just see if the tire wear is super bad, or if the tire wear is like, you know,
Right 5.
workable. Slam on the brakes there. I did not slam on the brakes. Anyway, tire wear test, that doesn't matter fast. But it does, I kind of want to know where I'm sitting in comparison to the other card. 130.5, let's say, to be pretty close. What's that? 33.
Left 6. Left 3 long. Left 2 long. Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
Well, I hope there's a little bit more pace in the tank than this. I'm sure there must be. Right now, this seems to be very slow compared to where I think we should be. So I am being held up quite badly.
Right 6.
Okay, that lap probably doesn't count. Let's try one more.
Right 5.
Very
Right
speedy.
4 long into left 3 long.
Okay. Last lap. Last couple of laps. The last lap to prove yourself. Power car. I'm sure you must be faster than the attack car. That was 0.3 per second in one corner. Gained like 5 seconds. There's 1 second.
Left 3 long.
Bit of engine braking there. Maybe get it slowed down.
Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
This is really just a tire test. I'm just trying to see if it wears its tires down super quick compared to the attack car. That will make a difference in the race.
Right 6.
May actually be an attack kart track. May not be faster.
Right 5.
I think there's a little bit more to go there, but that's a 133. Yeah, that's not actually as speedy as I thought it was going to be. Alright, well, let's try the attack cart. Does the attack cart like do a very similar lap time, or is the attack cart a lot faster? I guess that's the question. Well, on the softs, carry 7 laps of fuel. Alright, let's hit it.
Right 4 long into left 3 long.
I will be kind of relieved if the attack cart is faster. Not gonna lie. I am rooting for it. Which may impact my data a bit, because obviously if I'm rooting for it, then I'm probably going to be pushing harder with the attack cart than I was pushing with the power cart. But, I mean, so far I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I was just practicing with the attack cart and not the power cart.
Left 3 long into right
probably is going to skew the results a little bit.
Right 4.
Very neat and tidy. But less neat and tidy through that one and that one. Moving up.
Right 5.
Sprint down to the finish. I'm imagining this is going to be slower.
Right 4 long and left 3
Very
long.
decent lap. Yeah, I'm thinking the attack car is the faster car. And yeah, surprisingly. What is everyone else driving? Elemental. Oh, okay, so he's just gonna be gone. There.
Right 5.
Unfortunately, the Elemental is just the best car for this track, so I see someone in it. There's almost like no defense against them. Yeah, I think the attack car is going to be the way to go. It's a relief, otherwise there'd be no reason to have it.
Left 6. Left 3 long. Left 2 long. Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
Yeah, there's so much more time left to be had to all of these corners. It's honestly tragic at this point. The attack car should be able to set a 131. The fact that we're not is telling me that we're leaving a lot of time on the table.
Right 6. Right 5. Right 4 long into left
Very
3 long.
decent lap. Ooh, it's time to start quali.
Right 5.
Okay, did anyone else do quali? Yeah, the guy in the Elemental did, sitting at 127.
Right 4
So,
long into left 3 long.
for this track, he doesn't even count, you know? We're not competing against him, we're competing for best of the rest, really. Happy with this lap so far? I think we're getting everything we can out of it.
Left 2 long. Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
Ran wide a little bit, that'll cost us. Again, we can't hope to compete with the Elemental, we're just trying to make sure we are the best of the rest.
Right
He's
6.
going to be gone before we even hit the first corner.
Right 5. 5 minutes till race start.
See, my first time is a 131.6. Not like that though. This car should be able to get 130. Like, I've done it before. I don't know why I can't get it now.
Right 4 long into
Like,
left
there
3 long.
physically has to be more in the tank. Because I've seen it happen. We're losing time here. Is that a brake? A lift, not a brake, I meant? I think so. Definitely not.
Left 6. Left 3 long. Left 2 long. Left 3 long into right 3 long.
Too
Left
much.
4 into right 4.
I've got no idea where all that time is just disappearing from. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Nicely done.
I feel like we should be way faster than what we're being able to crank out, you know? Like, I feel like there's a second on the table and I just can't figure out where it's from.
Right 4 long into left 3 long.
Not there. I can tell you that much.
Right 5.
Got no idea.
Right 4 long into left 3 long. Left 6. Left 3 long. Left 2 long. Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
So weird, because there must be so much more time just lying somewhere. Just can't figure out where it is. Is it in this section? Getting too far offline?
Right
The
6.
curves?
Right 5.
Definitely do not want to do that.
Right 4 long.
Oh, come on! At least we know he's pushing at his very limit. I'm most definitely not. Gotta be something. Gotta be some critical error somewhere along the line that I'm making. I mean, I know I've got 8/10 of a second more.
Left 3
Definitely gonna have a
long.
second and a lap on him. I should do anyway. I'm not sure
Left 2
where
long.
the second
30
is
seconds.
where the last second needs to be found. There must be a way. Like, there has to be a way, because I've set this time before.
Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
I'm not sure where I'm losing it. Perhaps it's here, perhaps it's more aggressive out. Can't be like that. That's like way too aggressive. Anyway, we should be qualifying P2, I hope. We should have qualified P2, I should say. Yeah, so honestly, the elemental, like, around this track, it's a night and day difference. That is the best car. It's the meta, and we won't be able to outrun that. Looks like we've only got one elemental, so he's gonna win. Nothing we can do unless he like absolutely eats it into the first corner. He's gonna be way faster than we are. He also doesn't need to stop. I am gonna stop. I'm gonna run the softs, and I'm gonna do my best to just run the entire race on this. Well, after we pit, obviously. But yeah, we'll wave at the elemental as he disappears, and that'll be it, really. I mean, there's always a meta, right? There's always a car which is the best for every track. That's the problem with this mixed bag, I guess. We're all racing different cars, as every car is slightly different. And the Elemental, which wasn't great in Tokyo, for example, is suddenly like the best car, bar none, in Maple Valley. I think there's probably 2 seconds on the table left in the Mazda. I think a 129 might be possible. I don't think there's much after that, to be honest with you. We'll just see how it goes. There's a lot of people in different classes in front of us, which I don't like. Overtaking them is always a bit of a...
Right 4 long into left 3 long.
Bad start for the Elemental, holy. Ooh, terrible start for me, though. That was unexpected. I thought for sure he would just go whizzing around us, but not yet, apparently. Anyway, bad start, bad start. Went deep into the first corner. Because, to be honest, I was just so surprised. I was not paying enough attention when I should be. Around the outside. I guess I can't go around the outside then. So you just let it sort of wander wide into me, and that is our race over, unfortunately. I mean, it's not quite over, but it's basically over.
Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
Because now we're like 10 seconds behind, 15 seconds behind the leader. It's, yeah, our race is over. Yet another recovery drive. Every single race I do in these open classes, I get just wiped out.
Right 5.
Oh well, get used to it. Once you've done them enough.
Right 4 long into left 3 long.
Power around the outside of him. We get away with that this time.
Left 6. Left 3 long. Left 2 long.
Funny, I really thought that Elemental would be doing way better, considering that he set such a fast lap time.
Left 4 into right 4.
He's I mean, whoever that was up front, he struggled to get by him. But unfortunately, I have to pit again, so like I said at the beginning, my race is in fact over. Just because that one green guy let his car wander just a little bit wide.
Right 6.
I mean, I know I wasn't giving him a whole lot of space, but I did give him enough.
Right 5. Right 4 long into left 3 long.
I can't do it. It sucks. I was really excited for this race, but I'm just trying to push too hard to make up for the one mistake was my fault, and the other mistake, you know, we could have recovered from one, but from two, no,
Left 3
we can't do
long.
anything. It's all over because I have to pit, right? And most of these guys won't pit, which means that we needed to be 10 seconds in front of them, not 10 seconds behind them. I might be able to recover to like a P5, but
Left 3 long into
I
right
don't
3
know.
long.
It sucks. I was really excited for this
Right
one. Oh well, we're still gonna have to push. We're still gonna try our best. We're still gonna do what we can. But I don't think there's a whole lot to be done. Wide.
Right 6.
I just don't have it. I don't have it today. Why?
Right 5.
Okay, come on. Put a good lap on the board at least.
Right 4 long into left 3 long. Left
I am faster than the cars ahead, but
left 3 long.
only just.
Left 2 long.
Just the rears.
Left 3 long into right 3 long. Left 4 into right 4.
I'm gonna pit next lap, I think. Just get it over with, because then at least we know where we stand, right, compared to everyone else.
Right 6. Right 5.
Done early.
Right 4 long into left 3 long.
We're actually not faster than the cars in front, not right now anyway. Not setting good lap times, to be honest with you. Should be about a second in the tank somewhere.
Left 6.
Go.
Left
Oh,
3
making
long.
progress.
Left 2 long.
Oh, I just drove off the. Okay, now this one is a. We're toast. We are toast. We gotta stop. I think I've driven too much today. Alright, GG's everybody. Tough one. But, you know, we are fast. It's just, you only need one unlucky thing, and then you just can't catch up. There's nothing you can do. It's just, it's too short of a race. Anyway, I am going to let it go now. I will see you all